a cube, right? So in this view, I'm gonna bring it here, make it like this, make it like that, trying to do the basic shape like that. And then I'm gonna go to modeling, mesh tool, insert edge loop, right? Gonna insert edge loop in the middle here, and also here in the middle, like around this nose. Then insert edge loop here as well. So I think that's good enough. Then I'm going to deselect, go to vertex mode. I'm gonna try to match, trying to match the match the head a little bit. And you can, I recommend you guys work in the full view so you can see every view, so you don't mess up with them. So this one, I'm gonna bring it all the way back like that. Same thing here. Then so as you can see, the top view is not matching up with the front view anymore. So don't watch too many top views. Just based on the most on the side view and the front view. Okay. So right now I have if I go to object mode, I hit 3. You see, I kind of have a round shape now, right? It's like a bunny head. So I'm gonna hit 1 to go back. Then this is the essential part. So right now I'm gonna cut the half face, right? So I'm gonna go to edges. So I created edge right in the middle, but is it perfectly in the middle? I don't think so. It might look like perfect, but you don't think it's not like perfect until you snap on it. So turn on the snap, which is this magnet, and
where is the snap?
And then move
Where
it to the right and move it back so it snaps to the middle. Okay. So here, this is called a snap to grid. It's a bunch of snaps, but this time we use the grid. Then I'm gonna go to face, delete the half. Don't choose over this, so because you select all those faces, just choose this half face and hit delete. So
it's weird. Why does it have the magnets coming up?
So in this case, you have something look like that. So right now you have half face. So the eyes in the side view, it looks like here. So we probably wanna. Okay, don't forget to turn your grid off because you don't need a grid tool when you are modeling. So I'm gonna move this face a little bit towards here because this seems like where the eyes gonna be.
Off the grid.
Where the eyes gonna be at, but also I'm also gonna
I think that's part of the problem.
Move this a little bit like that. Okay, so this face will be where the eyes gonna be extrude. Okay, so I'm gonna hit here. This is extrude, or you can go to mesh tool. Edit mesh extrude here. Okay, but they have a shortcut here, which is this. So just hit it. Once you hit it, you choose R, scale it. Is that enough? That's not enough. So first of all, let me just try to like match this shape to match the shape like the eye, right? And same thing here, you know, I'm gonna bring this all together to the shape of this eye. Yeah. Okay, so right now I kind of have the eye should be here. Okay, it might look not right, but this is how I follow the reference image. So later I'm gonna go to face. So choose this face. Okay, so you extrude again. Once you hit extrude, as you can see the direction here, let me make this clear. It's going that way. If you just hit W, it goes that way. So it depends on what way you want to go. So I'm gonna hit extrude. I want to go that way, right? So I'm just gonna go that way so that my mesh doesn't overlap with other meshes. And then I extrude again. Okay? Then, you know, make it a little big so it creates a hole, right? So and I'm gonna delete this thing because it's a hole. The next thing I'm gonna do is, let me save this really quick just in case it crashes. Next thing is the mouse. Okay, so the mouse, which face I should choose? This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay. So it's this one. Okay. So I'm gonna choose this face. The same thing. I'm gonna choose extrude. You know, extrude. Extrude. You know, trying to make the looks like the face. The mouse. Sorry. And then I'm trying to match up like that. Right now I don't have time to match it up. I will just go simple. Okay. So once you have this mouse, you don't need this edge and face anymore. So I'm gonna delete this edge. Then I'm gonna let me do this better. So I'm gonna go to vertice mode to move this a little bit. You know, move this better. Okay. They should be open a little bit. So I know the reference image is like fully closed, but when you model something, make the mouse a little bit open. Then I'm gonna extrude the mouse. So go to the face, hit this face, hit extrude. So once you hit extrude, you have to move it. Otherwise, it's gonna create extra vertices there. So right now, if I notice my it going that way, right? I want to go like straight, go that way. So I can hit W, so it goes that way. So I can push like that way. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
But this
I think maybe.
But this face a little bit like distorted. What I can do is I can go here to just, you know, do something like that. So it makes like it flat. Okay, so then I'm gonna extrude again. Of course, make it big. Hold on, actually, here I should make it big already. Extrude, extrude, make it big, okay? Ooh. Don't make it too big, look. Just big enough. right? So we have a mouse here. Of course, we're gonna delete this face on the side. Trying to make the edge a little bit wider, so it looks like a mouse. So if you smooth it, it will look like that. Okay, but this is not detailed. This is all very basic shape. But you can already see this is a shape about a bunny head, right? So this is where my head lecture ends. Okay? So the ear, this is a bunny. You have a different character, every one of you. So I'm not gonna extrude this ear for you guys. Right now, everybody should pay attention because I'm gonna do how do you make the gum and the tongue and the eyebrow. Okay, it's not that hard. So let me just go to my
Wow. Ever since I've seen that cover.
Yes, I was like rewatching something.
So you're on a rewatch and today?
Nope.
No, might be, but I don't know. So I already posted this. This is all the steps. I posted it because I also needed to remember this. Sometimes I forgot. So the first step is to create a polygon pipe. Tell me what is a polygon pipe.
Oh, right there. Is it that cylinder with the hole in it?
Yes. So so right now if I click it, it's gonna give me something like this. Okay. But this is too big, so I'm gonna make it a little bit like that. So this is polygon, and you can modify the thickness as you want. For example, thickness 0.3, it's gonna be like this. So I think this is good enough. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to select faces, go to top view. I'm gonna delete half of the face, so it looks like that. Then I'm gonna delete the bottom half faces, like that. So right now it already looks like a gum. Does that make sense?
That makes
So if I hit 3, this is like a gum. And then we're gonna create teeth, right? So what do we? Right now we're gonna learn something new, right? Alec, are you listening to me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, but I've already done this, so.
No. Right now I'm doing the teeth and the
Oh,
gum.
okay.
So
Does that need to be separate?
yeah. So later, if you ask me questions like how to do this, I wouldn't do it unless you ask me a specific question.
So we do the well.
Yeah. So don't tell me like, oh yeah, how do I model a gum? Like I wouldn't tell you. Okay.
Hey, Gavin, how was it?
So
Really?
what I'm gonna do is there's a tool called mesh tool, and then there's a feature called create polygon. So I'm gonna go to the top
Hey,
view.
I'm like stuck in a camera view. How can I get out of it?
Okay, right now I'm doing this lecture, so
No, but
later.
I need to do it so I can do this properly.
So right now I'm gonna kind of like create a oops. Let me redo this. Create polygon. I forgot how it works. Then I'm gonna go to face and maybe extrude it.
That's a tooth.
It's black.
It is black.
Black tooth.
Oh no.
Okay,
I think I spoke too soon.
wrong way. So, you know, you can also create a cube by itself if you could. All right. So I'm gonna bring it up. I need to match this. So the reason why I need to match this because I don't want to mess up with my pivot point, which is here. So if I go to the top view, then the pivot point is right in the middle of the grid. Later you will know why. Then what I'm gonna do is let's see how many teeth we need. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 teeth
Is there a way to copy that? And just
yes. So the reason why I don't want to mess up with the this pivot point because I can rotate like that so that I can easily duplicate them.
About contrast.
What did you press?
No, like whenever I create a
How you
create a
duplicate?
polygon, the pivot point will always be centered in the middle. That's why I use create polygon. But if you create just a cube, the pivot point will be at the center of the cube. That's the difference. So this is for easy to duplicate things. So I'm gonna select this cube and go to edit, duplicate special, and here has a little box. So here has a few options. Let me reset this setting. So there's copy and instance. In this case, we want to do instance because instance means you create copies, but they're all connected. Like if you modify one geometry, the rest of the copies will update what you modify. So I would choose instance. Then here, obviously, I need to rotate around the y-axis. So let's test. Probably I would just say rotate 10. Let's apply. Okay. Okay, so it goes that way. So that's not what I want. Yeah, that's not what I want. So it should be negative. So I'm gonna go to duplicate special, and the negative 10, and it's too close. So maybe negative 20. Let's see how it looks. And so number of copies 10, right? We have 10 teeth, right?
Well, yeah, but doesn't mean we should copy it 9 times since we already have the one.
Or do not.
Okay, so here we go. So this time it's two. They are two separate, right? So let me just, you have to try it a couple times to see how it works. So I think duplicate special, maybe negative 15.
5-0 or 5-1-5?
14 and a 10. Let's see. Oh, that's too little.
Try -13.
Let's just do it. Maybe 16. I think 16 would do the better.
It's either 16 or 14. Or like somewhere around.
16. Okay, this is perfect. So this is what I
That's
want.
perfect.
Okay, this is already the best I can do. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. So right now you can see that a little bit overlap to themselves. So I can just modify it a little bit. So that I can just but they all update together. This is why you want to do instance. Does that make sense? So
I'm trying to film you.
all right. So this is looks sort of like teeth, but if we hit 3, they look like egg because we don't have enough edge loops. So I'm gonna go here, insert edge loop around all these edges.
So if you insert edge loops, they won't be so round.
Yeah. So right now, if we hit 3, it won't be so round. It looks more like teeth, right? And the teeth, we have a little bit like things
In there.
underneath, so we can maybe we can what I can do, maybe push in a little bit and then scale a little bit so it looks more like teeth, something look like that.
Wowzer.
Well, I still feel like it doesn't look like
I feel
very.
like you should be a dentist now.
Okay, so the next thing we would do is do the gum, right?
Yeah, because I think there's little make it a little more curved in the middle.
Yes, that is correct. So
Curvy.
we wanna select all these.
Are you using shift to select them? Jan?
Huh?
Are you using shift to select?
No, one by one. Select one next to one,
Why did you start with the last one first?
and then I'm gonna move them. Move them down. Right?
Huh.
Now if you
Dude, is that like a gum to you?
You know, it's just the teeth look kind of detached from it.
how come the back face go back again?
Press 3. And you're in the back. 3.
Let me delete them.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. You deleted them, but now they're back.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That was weird. What happened?
So I'm gonna choose edges.
Yeah.
This edge, this edge, this edge, this edge, this edge. Move it down. So if I hit 3, it looks like that, right? Then I'm gonna push up.
Now it's more like a gum.
Then
Yeah.
make it big. So
Okay.
so this looks more like a gum, right?
Give me a gum that looks like gums.
Okay. So what's the next step? Model teeth, push gum down along the shape of teeth, select the
Select
teeth
P.
and hit P, parent. So we want to parent them. So I'm gonna select all the teeth. Select them one by one. Teeth, 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 and then select the gum at last, because parent should be the last thing.
And you hit P.
And hit P. so that whenever I move the gum, the teeth follow it.
Whoa, you did it, Jan.
What else?
Okay,
so then I'm gonna duplicate this whole thing. Okay, so I'm gonna go to duplicate special, right? This time I'm gonna also duplicate a. It's not gonna be instance because sometimes upper gum, lower gum is different. So I'm just gonna do a copy.
We also said rotate to 180 degrees.
So I'm not gonna rotate the translate Y. I'm gonna rotate translate Z, which is
180.
180 degrees. Yes, 180 degrees. Oops. 180 degrees, and the number of copy just one, right? Apply.
Whoa.
Let me move up. Okay.
Whoa.
So this is my gum and the teeth. Let me.
press 3 to see how it looks.
So 3,
Well,
3. So
I don't know. What's the difference between chewing gum and our gum? That's part of our body. Our body. No, really. Yeah, really.
That's a good question.
okay, right now I have this, right? So I'm gonna
Shrink it down.
move them all. Ooh.
What
Did I keep that extra?
What happened?
You didn't parents.
So I'm gonna parent them too. Okay. P.
Why should shrink it down?
But this is like very big.
Yeah, that's why I said
So
shrink it down.
I'm gonna shrink them down. So if you don't parent them, you cannot shrink them down, okay? And then let me move this teeth like around this. Make sure this is
I
like,
think you could use shrink it down a little more.
maybe a little bit more.
Whoa, way too big.
This is good enough.
Let's take a look at it.
So I have this teeth here.
Just bring it all more.
I can bring it little, when they're not talking, they should be like, a little bit like not.
That's one pretty right now.
What else? Then we're gonna do a town, right?
Oh, we haven't done the time?
No.
The town is pretty easy. Just use a shape to do that. Eyebrow is the same thing. So what I can do here is, I can, well, this bunny doesn't have an eyebrow, but I can just go to
Eyebrow?
eyebrow. So you just go to create a polygon and, do something like that. So
Is that the bottom
but in this case, I'm gonna center pivot point so I can see it. So move it to where it's supposed to be. And so I'm gonna.
Damn, it's a 180 degree rabbit.
So in this case, we need to adjust the like the thing about the eyebrow, right? You're trying to match it. Okay, so this is the eyebrow. Same thing to your town. What you can do is you just trying to make it look like that. Insert a bunch of edge loops.
Of course, yeah.
There's a bunch, 3, 4, 5.
So right now it looks like a soap. What you can do is you can just go this face and push them down a little bit. So
Yeah,
it,
I'm
look,
trying to figure out
it
that.
looks more like that. Like, oh,
A
this-
tongue?
Yeah, that's what he's making
I hope you don't bite your tongue.
and some of the town, you know, it's kind of like that.
now. Really sorry.
Okay, so this is the town, and it's a
I
little
want
bit.
you to do the back too.
Okay, this is a town. Okay, so later you can like modify it the way you want. I'm gonna move it to here to see how big it is.
What is it?
It's a tiny little tongue.
That's a big tongue. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Even I can see it.
Okay, this is
It's
a
so
town.
big.
Yeah, big mouth too.
Technically speaking, the tongue is very small.
No, the mouth is very huge.
Very small.
The mouth is small too.
No.
It depends how what the
And the mouth and the tongue are too back.
sometimes some certain. By the way, the gum should be a little bit forward. The upper gum is a little bit forward than the lower gum. Does that make sense? And then the tongue is hiding behind the teeth. Sometimes certain pronunciation, the tongue have to stick out. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is
Yeah,
how
you
you did
look
it.
like that.
That is not nose.
It's
Hey,
an
Alex,
edge
does that
loop.
look like one angry rabbit?
Does it
No, look at it.
look
It's but
I see him as more of
the
a set
whole
rabbit.
like
The Jessica rabbit.
So I'm
Gonna
gonna
see your finger.
No, you didn't.
I'm gonna hide this.
Whiskers and boots.
Alright, so this is how you do it. Oh, it's a different from what I modeled before. Anyway.
I think the eyebrow's a little over the eye.
But you guys got the concept, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we got that.